And hello, and welcome to...
More Oblivion.
Yes.
Hi, Elf. Zoomies.
Yes. I was gonna say, welcome to Cyrodiil.
It's
Valve
it's
was
a
off.
shame. Last time we streamed, internet just like cut out on us in the middle of the
Yeah.
night.
This guy gave me the book though. It was a funny conversation. I forgot how funny it was. It's like he's like, I'm super like deep and I talk to Daedra all the time, and then
Oh,
and then
yeah?
the dialogue option is, they killed the Emperor, you fool! And then he's like, oh no! And gives you the book. He's like, oh, I didn't have anything to do with that. Oh, please.
I was just trying to not be a bigot.
Usually, I don't even read the dialogue options because you don't hear them delivered. So, a lot of times, the dialogue has been rewritten since, you can tell it's like they're reacting to a slightly different line than you said a lot of times in a lot of these kind of games. But... oh man,
Yeah.
I forgot. I'm so tall. Oh, I was messing around with my my other character. It's a Breton.
Hey, Eric, and hey, Gabe.
Yeah, I was messing around with my character that was a Brit. Oh no, you do have to walk. You do have to swim. I one of these areas I was standing. Oh no. In any case, yes, welcome to the Chatteramaru. What was I supposed to do? Oh, I should find Boris first. Oh, he gave me the book. Hang on. You guys want to have your minds blown? Oh, is that
Conjuration increased.
good? Oh, that is good actually, because I have I need conjure. Okay. Destruction increase. Oh, that's pretty nice. Hey, my destruction's really high too. So, hey, that's a pretty useful time to read this book. What's this?
Yeah.
Illusion. Sure. So,
Hey, Jamie Rose. Eric Lowry said, I just finished speedrunning the main plot in my save file. The super speed spell makes one of the later missions where you're on a timer super easy.
I've never beat the main story. I'm so excited now. I'll just be like, phew!
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so we got to go to the Elven Gardens district. Alright, let's go. Let's do it. Well, oh no, I don't need to sleep because I see that thing and then I'm like, oh, I should level up, but I shouldn't level up because that'll make the game harder. The only thing I could gain by leveling up is increasing my speed, and if we're being... oh, that's right. Hold on, my intelligence is still damaged. We have to go to Bruma. Yes. I looked it up.
You looked it up.
Yes, I know what to do.
Okay.
What time is it? Okay, it's 2 p.m. We're just going to sleep like a hobo until...
well, you're in a house of God, so I think it's okay.
I didn't feel like doing math, so I'm just going to stop it when the right time is. This lady only works for 2 hours. What's going on?
You're not easy to get hold of. What have you found out?
Hi.
What?
He woke you up, I guess.
You traveled to Bruma? Go away.
Hey, Nova.
I'll come get you when I'm done at church. This guy. Something like that. She only works for 2 hours a day, only from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. Okay. We'll find this lady kicked out.
Yeah, you gotta go quick.
There's no one here.
Find. We'll take the pick one.
I'm not allowed to go into here, right? Yeah, it's like trespassing. I could swear it was Bruma. Why is there no one here?
I mean, there's other buildings.
No, but it's someone who works in the church.
Maybe she's at home?
I'm just like...
A pleasure.
You stupid bitch.
Let's do business.
Hang on.
She doesn't seem to care that you're trespassing, so there's that.
They're gonna, like, progressively be like, you have to
Only
leave now.
quality goods for sale here. What kind?
Yeah, cure oh, it's cure paralysis on someone else. Okay, so restore agility. That's what we need. Hang on. Is that price really the best you could do? Much better.
You have so much gold, and you're so picky.
Okay, now we have restore agility.
Nova says your character is still homeless. Nice.
He's a well-dressed homeless man. I swear. Okay, wait. So we'll go with this naming convention: restore, and then the attribute name. And we're gonna just make a spell for every fucking attribute. So never shall I... Oh, wrong spell. Never shall I fear a will-o-wisp again. Every time you get hit by a will-o-wisp, they damage your intelligence and willpower by 1 point. Madness. Hey, Storm Atronach. How's it going? Alright.
Hey, Ara Honeydew.
Restore a tribute. Not on someone else, on me. And I don't know, 5 points. Yeah, we'll go down the list. Strength first. Restore strength. What do you mean a spell with that name exists? I don't have a spell that's restore strength. Are you just saying in general, in the greater world? That exists? Why does that matter? What a piece of shit game. Not even
Oblivion,
worth...
not your favorite game anymore.
Not even worth $10.
Oh, man. Not even a tenner.
Restore strong. Restore strength. Okay. Restore attribute. Not strength. Intelligence. Yes. Restore int. Give me a quick save in case I do something catastrophically dumb in the process. Another restore attribute. Whatever. Restore will. Q. We have agility, speed. Really, these afflictions should go away when you sleep, but...
Yeah, that's what I was saying before. Because it's like... permanent damage? Come on.
It's like, in a way, it's kind of interesting. Ooh, I have to go to the alchemist. Ooh, I have to, like, you know, do things. Ooh.
I have to make a potion.
Ooh. But at the, also, it's like...
Come on. It's a bit much. Nova has some news for us.
Oh.
Came out to his mom today. Went well.
Store. I do you say luck with less letters?
Lack.
And
LK, right?
fortune. Okay.
Jamie says lick.
Alright, here we go. Store int. What do we got? Oh, it was willpower. Okay, good thing I made every single version. There it is. Maxed out.
Hell yeah. Restore maxed.
You didn't tell your mom the Catboy thing, did you?
I don't think he would want to lead with that.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You want to break the ice slowly.
I don't think that's good. That might not be quite as palatable. Okay. Boris. You go to a different district. Where's Boris going? Boris running away?
Or Honeydew says, we don't lick here, we suck.
Suck?
Or men, we suck.
What is Boris doing? What the fuck? How did you get over there? Is this because you were in Bruma, you stupid? You followed me to Bruma, now he's like...
He loves you.
Is he coming this way?
Oh, he's coming.
He's fighting a bear in the middle of the wilderness?
That's pretty metal, man.
this is all up to you, man. I'm not helping. I don't know what the fuck you're doing out here. You're supposed to wait in the bar.
Aww.
Oh, no. No. You keep at it. Until he learns, keep eating him. Eventually, he'll get, like, some real nice boots, you know?
Come on.
Get those boots of the Crusader that, like, make wild animals not attack you. Boris. Come on. Boris. You gotta do better than that, man. You're a blade. You're supposed to defend the Emperor.
Boris sounds like it should be the name of the bear.
Boris, this is why Uriel Septim got assassinated. You suck.
Aww.
You're terrible, Boris.
I didn't hear no bell.
Fucking black dude with a katana. Fucking blade over here. Fighting bears. Oh, man.
Yeah, Jamie says, no wonder the Emperor is dead.
Yeah, fucking this guy. Oh, finally. Enough spin attacks. You finally get it done.
Ragdoll.
Yeah, they'll pay for the murder. Wow. No mods on? Look at this seam on his neck. No mods.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
box standard
Maybe the
Oblivion.
bear did that.
Oh, man.
Like I said, she's one of the
Tarmina. Yeah, okay.
just might be able to break loose, but I'm looking.
Yeah, we're gonna go undercover.
If Tarmina
My specialty is sprinting at super speed and blasting people with magic.
Our Honeydew says, anyone remember that old Country Bears movie? Super weird, but solid VFX. Yeah, I remember commercials of that movie,
Oh, man.
but I never actually watched it.
This is... Boris. You're not asking me to walk from Bruma all the way back to the Imperial City. We're not doing this. Boris.
What's the matter? You don't like walking? Adam?
Boris, what the fuck are you doing here? I needed to run one errand. Now we're in the fucking mountains. Boris.
Balmung. That's the first I've seen. This user says Oblivion the way God intended.
Balmung? No, I remember Balmung because that's like a sword or something. That's like a sword in, is it a sword or was it like...
Maybe I just don't recognize the icon.
I remember because I know Final Fantasy uses all sorts of stuff like that. Like Titus's sword in Final Fantasy X is Boris. Well,
Just pretend it's a necklace, says Jamie.
yeah, you're so slow with my 80 speed. You can't even keep up with caps lock on. Pathetic.
Oh, Boris.
Yeah, we're not doing this, Boris. I'm gonna get more Mages Guild stuff.
Now, Balmung says, my name is a dot hack reference.
Yes, I remember you saying that, but Balmung is also something. I swear. Not Shadenhall. Let's go to Skingrad. Did I already do this quest? Maybe not? Maybe?
Yeah, honestly, the one moment I remember seeing from the commercial for that Country Bears movie is when he turns to, like, the human mother and father, and he's like, Mom, Dad, am I adopted?
Oh, I saw that in the trailer.
Funniest. Yes.
Okay, I did get a Skingrad recommendation. That one's really easy. Coral, I did the Fingers of Mountain, right? Anvil, I did. Did that. Bravil, what the hell's... Oh, Shadenhall is funny. Do I have... I do, okay. Shadenhall is, like, the most psycho... Can't fast travel with enemies nearby? Oh boy, another bear? Boris, you're on your own. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. You've sucked for too long. Yeah, Balmung is, it's like a dwarf or something.
There's a couple of different answers in the chat. Apparently it's a sword in many Final Fantasy games.
Yeah.
It's a sword in Saint Seiya.
No,
it's a holy weapon in Fire Emblem.
No, I imagine it's a weapon in like a million different Japanese things, but in Norse mythology, it's like the brother of Fafnir or something like that, or like someone. Like it's related to that story with the dragon that turns to, or the dwarf that turns into a dragon because of money or something.
Because of mummy?
Money.
Oh.
He gets so greedy that he turns into a dragon.
Okay.
And it's like, honestly, not a bad punishment for greed. Just saying.
You
I
get to
mean,
be a dragon now.
it's not my ideal position in life, but if I'm going to be punished for being greedy and I get turned into a fire-breathing dragon that gets to, be more greedy.
He says Balmung is the sword that slew Fafnir.
Oh, okay. Danke Shanka. It's a cool name. I can see why I can see why every Japanese game makes a reference to it. It's a shame we don't get cool references like that in the West, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, it's because it's funny. It's like especially Celtic mythology. Anytime I run into someone who knows anything about Celtic mythology, it's because like they saw like Dorahara or something, and they're like, "Oh yeah, Doolahans," and it's like, yeah, all right. Or like, like Epona is a boss in a bunch of like MMOs. Like, what was it called? Vindictus. That's like the goddess of horses or whatever. So why are there orcs here? Like, what is? We're next to Morrowind.
There's every single race here.
No, but in this city there are extra orcs. Like, we got Borba over here.
What?
Fantastic.
Hey Borba, what are you doing here? Is that an option to ask?
But there's like extra orcs here, but there's no like orc country nearby. Because we have Morrowind should be Dark Elves. Skyrim is obviously Nords. So like the place the orcs come from is the top left of the map. So this would be like between was it Hammerfell and like something, and like I guess High Rock isn't isn't even involved, but it would be somewhere over there. Is like the native orc country is like between Skyrim and then like the Breton country. It was like kind of destroyed, but there's like tribes over there. But yeah, I've noted Shadenhall. I know there's like a bunch of orcs.
Right.
That's not an orc. What are you? Imperial?
The March Rider sells and repairs
Yeah,
weapons
Tertia
and
Viducia. That sounds pretty goddamn Imperial.
armor.
Scooby-Doo to you too. And all the guards are always like Imperials. Yeah, Dark Elf makes sense. Yeah, your neighbor's right next door. Dark Elf makes sense.
Right.
Okay.
My God, it's beautiful.
What are you? I don't know. Imperial? Probably. Some kind of elf, right? Oh, Orentor. You!
I'm Magician Orentor of the Mages Guild. I divide my time between the Cheydinhall Guild and my own private studies at Willowbank.
Willowbank. I want to ask about that. Can I get a
You'll
recommendation?
need to see Falcon about that.
Ah, I will see Captain Falcar.
Goodbye.
Yeah, Jamie says High Rock is Breton land and orcs live there too. It's mostly wilderness with scattered towns.
Yeah. Yeah, High Rock has like all the like castles and shit, right? All the Breton castles, and then like there's a big wilderness portion of it that is like orcs and stuff.
With the whole, like, orcs not being evil twist, I wonder where that even originated. Because they were, like, traditionally evil for the longest time in, like...
Yeah, in this series they were, right? Because it was Daggerfall that they get rights, apparently, according
Isn't
to like.
Daggerfall, like, the second game, though?
Mhm.
So almost immediately
Yeah.
they get rights, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what makes people like fixate on. Why can I not find the Mages Guild?
Stand clear.
And Jamie says
I'm sorry.
World of Warcraft.
Due to outside.
Oh, is it? Because I can understand wanting to play like the dumb barbarian archetype, but
I don't know you, and I don't care to know.
why be something so gross looking? Like, why not?
Why not be like a cool, muscular man instead of a green Shrek?
Yeah, why not like a Cyclops, right?
Mm.
I don't know. I can just think of so many more stronger and dumber things than like, or more not like dumber, but like archetypically dumb, but also very strong.
What can I do?
Sure.
That
yeah.
look much cooler than an orc. Like a Cyclops or a Minotaur is the first thing that comes to mind. But there's like Cyclops. There's
Jamie says Daggerfall, they were savages
What are you
fighting
looking for?
against the kingdom of Wayrest. They weren't good or evil. Of course, in Daggerfall, pretty much everyone is an asshole.
where are the guilds?
The guilds are west of the river.
West of the river.
Good day.
West. We go west.
Yeah, it's not at all like a very new twist, because now it's like the norm where everyone's like, no, all orcs are the good guys, it's the humans that are the bad guys. Even
Yeah.
demons.
But like, you need something to fight. Like,
Yeah, of course.
it's like at some point, it's like, someone posted to the Gilded server. There was like a vegan who was like, stop animal violence in D&D, and it's like, all right, so we can't fight orcs because orcs are all like, everything is shades of gray, man. So you can't have evil orcs in D&D or whatever. And then, man, where the fuck is the Mages Guild? I'm like so close. I can smell it. I won't look at the map.
You refuse.
I know it's got to be this building, but I just like ran in and it was the Fighters Guild. What the fuck? Alright. I'm fantastic.
Balmung
Oh,
says, orcs in some fantasy worlds are considered to be fallen elves. I don't know if that's the case in Elder Scrolls.
Well, the sort of, because they're related to elves, but they're just shittier.
They just look ugly.
This character is like kind of funny. He's like a Redguard who's super insecure about being a Redguard and being a mage.
A pleasure.
Oh, I already talked to him. Damn. He has this whole like thing where he like.
My
Here,
progress
so,
in the
I'm a
ranks
mage.
will be slow. My prejudices against certain types of magic limit my chances for advancement.
What do you? What?
Daedra cults aren't necessarily evil, of course. In nearby Morrowind, for example, they worship the Azura Shrine north of town, up Lake Arius way, for instance. I know a dark elf there. Nothing.
Yeah, just look.
If you're looking for the most powerful spells, you'll want to.
What do you sell? Oh wow. Okay, so
He doesn't sell.
1 second ago. Oh, sorry. At 8:02, it was fine to sell me stuff, but now, too late.
Lunch break time.
Where's 8 p.m. is. I guess he's off the clock now. What? Why? Who casts a light spell and then just makes everything green? You lizard. Where's Falcar?
It's Shrek colored now.
Falcar. Where's Falcar? Mage's Guild basement? I bet you lurk in the basement. You fucking evil.
Basement lurker.
What is? How do?
Everything okay?
It's so small. I'm like going into a
tall.
hobbit hole.
You're a tall guy.
Bilbo, I've come to take you on an adventure. A suspiciously locked door in the basement.
Hey, Chaos Mash,
Yes, it
welcome
is.
to chat.
Willkommen. Okay. We shall lurk in the basement until we'll just, fucking fatty 13-hour sit and sip.
Let's see. Jamie says, Lord of the Rings orcs are evil minions of Sauron.
Yeah.
World of Warcraft orcs are tribesmen who were corrupted by demons and got out from under their yoke.
Yeah, but they still have fucking tusks
They do.
and a giant underbite. Alright,
What is
Falcar.
it, associate? Don't tell me you're here for a recommendation.
Unfortunately, I am. And I am so skilled at making you like me. Oh, wow, you already like me. I guess because I'm a high elf. The
He
highest of
loves
elves.
you. Yeah.
Hang on, I'll make you like me more.
Take it.
Oh, excuse me. Or of. Oh,
What is it, associate?
The Elder Scrolls orcs
Please,
are
go on.
uplifted savages who struggle to acclimate and tend toward being mercenaries.
okay.
Don't waste my time if you're not ready for this. Are you prepared to do what is necessary to gain a recommendation from me?
Yes, I'm ready.
Very well. We shall see how prepared you actually are. There was a particular ring of burden I was testing some time ago. Another stupid associate somehow got his hands on it and managed to misplace it. If I didn't know better, I'd say he purposely tossed it down the...
Yeah, tossed it down the well. Okay, gotcha.
For you? Of
Oh,
course.
sorry. Let me go get it. Alright, nothing suspicious about a super heavy ring in the bottom of a well. Oh, God. Oh, is this stupid lady gonna burden me with shitty spells? We'll just follow the green light to the retarded lizard. Alright. You're green, now everyone's green? Okay, what are you doing?
Don't tell me.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
dear,
yes.
I'd say more, but... Well, I'll tell you what. Find me when Falcar's
Don't.
not.
Give me the
As I
key!
said, I just don't... Take your time.
Give me the key.
You absolute crocodile. What are you...
I'm Pizza.
Yeah, but when?
As I've said, I just don't feel comfortable talking to you.
But give me the key. You stupid. Oh God, I have to wait another 13 hours. Give me the key. Give me the key, lizard! The wood elves in Elder Scrolls are pretty interesting. They're carnivores exclusively because they signed a contract with like some forest spirit or something to not ever hurt any of the plants, so they can only eat meat. So like outside of their home world, they can eat meat, but like I think they typically don't. They're typically, or I mean not meat. They can eat vegetables.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're typically like carnivorous. Despite that, they're incredibly short.
We can talk, so long as Falcar's out of earshot. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he's trying to get you killed.
Get me killed.
He gave poor Victim the same task, and we never saw him again.
Yeah. Listen, man.
Here's the key.
Yeah, give me the key. I don't need all your mommying. It's probably fine. All I gotta do is take a key out of a well, or a ring out of a well. Got this lady momming me over here. Let's go down the well.
Like that movie Warm Zombies where the true villain was man.
Nice. Found
When
the
I
ring.
heard that title of the movie Warm Bodies, it just sounded so pornographic. Yeah, it's a really weird concept.
Do I not have a feather potion?
You know, I kind of get the whole vampires and werewolves thing. I don't really get the zombie attraction. But gotta admit,
I don't know.
especially because, like, he eats her boyfriend's brains at the beginning of the movie. So that's not, you know.
What?
Yeah, the movie Warm Bodies.
That's how it starts. My dad was like trying to tell me it was a cute romance or something.
Yeah, well, she's single now.
I'm afraid
When he
something
fucking
happened
eats the
while you were
competition.
Imagine the amount of sexual derangement you have to be attracted to something that eats your lover is so fucking like unhinged.
Yeah, he says he's sorry though later, so.
Wait, why am I talking to you? Where's Falcar?
It's okay if he says he's sorry.
Fuck is Falcar?
The poor guy was hungry. What was he
I'm
gonna
afraid.
do?
Oh, just drop it anywhere. I don't think he really kicked. I'll admit it's my doing. I couldn't leave well enough alone. And I'm just so tired of the way we've all been treated by Falcar. I was worried about you and angry about victims, so I confronted Falcar directly. He flew into a rage. I didn't even understand some of his ranting, but he said that our days are numbered, and then he stormed out. I don't know if he ever wrote your recommendation. I'm sorry. I didn't expect this to happen. Perhaps you should go look
Listen.
and see. You should check his room.
Getting a ring out of a well is not a big deal. I don't know why we're like having this whole thing here, but it looks like this guy. Hey, potion of feather. Yeah, he's a. Oh, for fuck's sakes! Don't make me pick locks. You're not serious. There's got to be a key somewhere.
Or Honeydew says, oh, before I forget, Good Friday with Ant-Man last week. Enjoyed the detailed explanation on the manga and anime connection versus cartoons to comics disconnect.
Oh boy! All right.
Oh man, we going over the top?
It's fucking. I can't do it with the mouse.
Yeah, I know.
Do I have?
Yeah, the power of love cures the zombie virus.
I don't have 75 alteration.
Hey, David Myers, welcome to chat.
Welcome,
Says
welcome.
zombie kink is for people who don't find worn bodies sexualized at all. I guess so.
Wait a second.
Spell.
100 luck. They say on the wiki that it's somehow related.
Oh my god. But your security skill is increasing.
Worth it.
Nice.
Oh. So, It turns out Falcar was a necromancer. He had soul gems meant for trapping human souls. You.
What's this? Oh dear, this is worse than I'd expected. Alright, I'll just take these from you. I'll need them for my report to the council. Now, you didn't find any sort of recommendation? Very well. I shall write one myself and include it in my report to the council. In light of the circumstances, I believe they'll find it more than adequate.
Sure. What are you
Pay
training?
attention.
Alteration?
Marlowe.
Okay. So that checks off. You need a recommendation from every spot. They didn't like change what I have equipped, right? Ring. Oh, I have to find a pretty ring. That's right. To the market, shopping for pretty rings. Whee! Whee! Oh. Why am I over encumbered? Oh, here. Let me just put in this barrel this 150-pound ring. Where is it? Oh, there we go. All right. Do I have like somewhere on my hotbar? I don't. Okay.
I hope I can help.
You can,
Only
sir.
quality goods for sale
The
here.
prettiest
What kind
ring
is
you've
this
got. Copper ruby, not bad. Jade ruby probably looks shitty. Do we just go copper ruby?
Whichever you like.
You know, maybe it would go well with the gold emerald. We'll see. Try on the ring. Try on a pretty ring. Gotta look better than, yeah. So it's like what is this? Ether ring. What? The whole ring is red? The fuck?
It's just like the lighting.
Following me around the store? You give me the Trisha treatment? Did you just paralyzing palm me?
That did look quite,
Did you palm strike me? Can you paralyze me with that? You're not very strong, buddy. Like,
I don't think he likes you anymore. You gotta do the whole, mini game all over again.
do you have a calm spell? You level 2? Higher than level 2, it seems. Okay. Alright, that ring is ugly as hell. Can I steal any rings from you? Wait, so it's okay for me to open your display cases? Like, that's not a crime? It's a crime to open that
So long as you don't
counter.
take it, I guess.
Do I have other rings lying around? No. All enchanted. There's only one, like... Man, I just jumped to the top of the stairs from around the corner. Smells the best. Just gotta make this jump. Alright.
Nice.
Oh wait, I'm
I
going
gotta
down
get
here.
me a speed spell.
Yeah, it's the best spell.
Yeah, right?
No, I don't have any extra rings. Oh, I have like just a ebony diamond could be cool, actually.
Are you proposing?
You know, that's kind of an okay look. It looks magic.
Yeah, sure.
I'll just do that then. Yeah. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Oh, I forgot I have portals to all the Mages Guild. I don't need to navigate shit. Alright. Oh, no, I don't need an enchantment altar. I just need to, oh, fuck. I need to drop a fatty save in case I fuck this up. Then... Sigil stone. Ebony diamond ring. Yeah, I mean only one option. And oh, call it what was I calling the other ones? I had like a naming convention for them. Oh, Vril. Okay. Ring? I don't know. Number 2? Okay. So that puts everything at the bottom of this list. I think probably... I guess the water-breathing ring I can hang on to. That stuff is like fine. Oh. Go back up there. Now. Do I have... What do I have? Skingrat, I have it. Anvil, I have it. Bruma? Yeah, that was the invisibility. What happens if you do this? Oh, the Kvatch Mage's Guild is no more.
Aww.
Imperial City. Wait, can I just cheat into the Imperial City? Into the, Oh, you. Slore. Okay. Imperial City. Shadenhall I just did. Leowin. Coral is Fingers of the Mountain. Bravel or Leowin? I don't remember either, to be honest. I think Bravel might be one of these. They're both like swampy towns, so I was never very interested in them when I was younger. Wow, Leowin has 2 eyes. Does it? Yeah. What do you know?
What is it?
Do you think what happened
Okay.
to Kvatch could happen here?
Somehow I remember you being a bad guy. I just don't remember why. Where is...
Shiraz.
It's nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices.
Oh, you have an expert alembic? Do I have an expert alembic? Oh, I do. Oh, I have lots of good alchemy stuff. Hey. Okay, well, let's not bother with that. Recommendation.
You'll have to speak to Dagale about that.
Dagale.
You mean the Shrine to Nocturnal? That's north of Leowin.
That could be useful. That's the never-breaking lockpick. You can just auto-attempt and...
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Dagale. I remember she was like a high elf that was like very moony, very like... she's like, I can see the future. What's her deal? Why is she not roaming around the lounge? What do we got? Kalthar. This guy's face is something to behold.
Yeah, I've seen him.
You're up here. Who are you? Ah!
Have you reconsidered, child?
Yes, I will help.
Then seek Agatha, child. She will see the path and set you on it.
Sure. Alright. Malkavian.
Whatever you say, bitch.
What about you, Kalthar?
What?
What? Agatha.
She's the one you want to talk to if you actually need something to get done around here. I don't even know why Dagale is still around.
Fair enough. Have you
What
heard
do
any
you
rumors?
The Mages Guild has made more than a few enemies since necromancy was banned.
Good thing they didn't ban gigantic eyebrows.
Be seeing you.
Alright.
I can't.
You.
Yes?
Yes, there is something. A seer's stone,
I'm surprised
apparently.
She discussed it with you. She wanted to keep it from the
Or
others.
Honeydew
Speak to
asking,
her about that.
what are some
Yes,
good Netflix
her
anime?
seer stone is missing.
Delicious
It's the
in
one
Dungeon
thing
is
that has
pretty
kept her visions
decent.
at bay. And without it,
They haven't raped anyone in the ass yet.
she
So.
can't function.
I sure hope they don't start raping
We
people
haven't
in the
yet
ass.
spoken to the others, for fear they would be less than accepting of her situation. Perhaps it is time, though. I will continue to tend to Gale. Can you speak with the other mages and find out if any of them have seen the stone?
I guess.
I offer the finest
What kind of
goods and the
spells do you
lowest
have?
prices. If
Nothing.
Eric Lowry's saying, I wonder
Very
if the
interesting,
guy with
some
the
of my
thick
wares.
black eyebrows is evil.
I don't know what you mean.
Goodbye.
You.
Have
The 2000s banned gigantic eyebrows, especially after the 90s.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about it. I heard it was missing, though. Kautar
You're a
was
little
talking
suspicious.
about it recently. He seemed very agitated about it. Almost happy. Strange, isn't that?
Ah, right.
Goodbye.
Does he have ninja?
Why does everybody like me? Is my personality like that high? He's like smiling at shows.
Alright, well, you're a pretty cool guy.
Having some trouble getting to your alchemy table? Huh?
You also
Shorty?
never have a weapon out, so that helps.
Well, unless I need to make someone like me, then I take out my fists.
Go ahead.
So you're stunned.
Well, well. Word is finally spreading, is it? They won't be able to keep up this facade much longer. Yeah, I know all about it. I overheard Agata and Dagale talking. And you know what? I'm glad it's gone. Why should we be forced to work under someone who's only kept sane by a magical trinket? Haven't we sacrificed enough already? She shouldn't even be here anymore. Hell, the only reason her father ever fit in anywhere is because he kept a low profile. And look what it got him.
What did it get him?
Years of service to the Empire, and not even a tombstone over his head. Huh. At least he was able to maintain the illusion of sanity. I know. I get way too fired up over this. It just annoys me that she's in charge of the guild when she's clearly not fit. That's all.
Okay.
What, haven't I said enough already? Just let it go.
Okay.
Bye.
Yes? So Kalthar overheard us, did he? That explains why he's been so cranky lately. But we never said anything about DeGale's father. How would he know anything about that? If there's some sort of connection between the Seer Stone and DeGale's father. In the meantime,
Okay.
you too.
Let's go talk to the lady above me, apparently.
You seek more from me, child? It is as I have seen.
Sure.
I know what you would ask. You would bring light to that which is in darkness. Bring silence to the voice.
Yeah, you know, I
Love
fucking
the
hate,
moon
like,
and
future-telling
dragons.
characters.
What was my
TBH.
silence must be mine if you would have the words you...
Prophecies and stuff. Turbo lame. Oh. Okay. What? Sorry.
What if she says, I've never been the master of my own dreams?
Oh, then I'm into it. Yeah. Then I'm down.
Then it's okay.
I mean, I didn't like Uriel Septim's whole thing in the beginning of the game. It's like, I know the future. I remember at the time I was like, this is fucking annoying. But I like his monologue in the beginning. I just don't want to deal with him being like, oh, the stars and stuff. But when he's like, which sign were you born under? I was like, oh, sick. This guy's like giving me special powers based on like my astrology shit. I was like, all right, cool. Right. And then he dies like right after, so you know. But if he led with like, tell me, what star were you born under? And then whatever you say is like, yes, I knew it. You are the man born under the sign of the mage. Whee. Do you see that? They were like, greetings, fellow Altmer.
I am Medora Mothrin, Lady Leowyn's. I assist her ladyship so that her enlightened...
Oh, is this the lady who has the torture chamber for Argonians?
Oh my.
Wow, you're not suspicious.
Are you the Count?
Yes.
You're a liar. You don't even look like a Count.
Why'd you ask?
You're so suspicious. You're wearing... I know it's leveled armor, and I'm level 25, but it's like, come on, dude. You're just in full Daedric armor.
Pretty sus.
Like, if I'm the hero of Kvatch and I'm in full Daedric armor, they're like, oh, wow, that's from him killing all the people in the Daedric thing or whatever. But it's like, we're on a hunt for Daedric cultists. You got a lot of Daedric stuff, huh? It's a little, sus. The gate opened yesterday, and I closed it. What's with all the armor, buddy? Okay. I thought this was a gate, but this is a gate to the castle. East gate is north of me? Isn't there, like, Nernroot over here? Nerns. Okay. Thought there was. Is it
Nernies.
Nern.
Yeah, for proof of future telling being BS, let someone else pick a random horoscope and you tell them if it applies to you. Chances are, answer's always yes, because they basically apply to everybody.
Ugh.
Hey, love to draw. Welcome on board the stream.
Welcome. Oh, Nernroot. I can see it all the way over there. Need my alchemy ingredients.
Seeking your roots.
Yes. I remember I had a science teacher in high school who was like, I completed all of the quests. And I was like, really? Like, even the Nernroot one? And he was like, yeah, I got all the Nernroots. There's 35 of them. I was like, what the fuck? What a psychopath. You got every Nernroot? What fucking lunatic does that? Oh, it's this one, right? Yeah, got him. Appropriate use
you
of
gotta
force
get the
for a
Nernroots.
mud crab. Yeah. What was this over here I saw? You're an
Why,
Imperial archer guy, right? Yeah, right. You're something. You're something sort of unique to this area, right? Imperial Legion Forester, yeah.
Ah.
So I thought that was a bandit one time. That was a huge mistake.
Yeah, right.
By the way, did anyone else notice, like, or I guess Lowry's been playing this recently. Did you notice how jacked the Imperial Guard are, like, canonically? I came across, like, a random event where an Imperial Guard is finishing off a troll. And it's like, if you think about that, trolls are pretty tough on their own, but they also regenerate, right? So it's like,
Oh, yeah.
they don't have any fire damage to stop the regeneration. So that guy just slashed a regenerating troll until it gave up and died.
The guy needs to train me.
And like, not only that, the economics of Imperial like Cyrodiil is great. They have every guardsman is in full plate armor. I mean, I know like the small towns have like you know, like chainmail, but it's like, I mean, if I had an entire army full of people with plate mail, I'd be sitting pretty too. Oh, an Oblivion gate. Some spider daedra. Bazap. And bazap.
Get zapped
Zap.
on.
And bazap. And bazap. And bazap. Okay,
Yeah,
bye.
Eric Lowry says they are pretty absurdly strong compared to the average person. I always suspended my disbelief since I assumed that was put in to be a threat to the player if they went on a rampage.
I don't know. I think they're just like canonically supposed to be tough. Yeah, I mean, I came across another random event where the Imperial Guard guy had killed two models were already placed as being dead. They'd killed two bandits, and then he was fighting a third, and the third was like almost dead. It was like a few hits away. And I was like, God damn. That's man, you know, glass armor is so cool. I kind of like almost want to wear armor just so I can wear glass armor. Such a cool like idea is just like crystals grown into the shape for armor. Elves get all the cool stuff. Alright, Fort Blueblood. Apparently I'm killing everyone in here. I don't know what I'm doing. Some future-telling lady told me to come here and kill you. What do we got here? We got a dead bandit. Oh, dead marauder. You have heavy armor. Huh? Daedric bow. Not a bad exchange. Maybe I'll drop that at a farmer's farm. Oh, and ebony boots? Let's drink some feather potion and get someone something nice for Christmas. We got flax, and we got sacred lotus, yeah. Make a couple of those. I'll drink one of them. Get someone a nice new pair of boots. Oh, you got a bow of storms on you too? That sounds like something a farmer would use. For hunting. You suck. What do you got? Repair. Oh, I don't repair things. Daedric Claymore. So this is a real Claymore, huh? We keep on getting the Dremora Claymores. Fake trash, but this is the real deal.
Hey.
I'll take one.
Drop it off at the farm.
Yeah, drop it off at a farm. Shut up. Suck.
Let's see. David Myers says, forget the guards. My biggest OP NPC problem character from this game was the children. You can raise a town to the ground in this game, but since you can't kill children in this game...
Fun fact, there are none. That's Skyrim. Oblivion doesn't have kids. It's like a huge immersion thing where it's like you have all these married couples. No one has any kids that are under 20.
Eric Lowry says, I really liked Madness armor from the Shivering Isles.
Ooh. I don't know what that is. I haven't done Shivering Isles, really. As funny as it sounds, since I have like a bazillion hours in this game, a lot of it was just done wandering around, going for walks.
Oh, yeah, he updated OMG, you're right. You run around with everything burning, getting owned by kids.
Yeah, the glass claymore is so goddamn cool. Once you put it in first person, it just feels like a very slow, lumpy like thing. But
It does look very cool.
doesn't that look so fucking
It's
cool?
kind of magey too, so you can somewhat justify it.
And then when you put it on your back,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
But then once you're swinging it, you know what I mean? It's so slow. In real life, if you ever handle a longsword, they're very quick because you have two hands on them, and like just by like kind of, I mean, like moving your hands like this a little bit, the tip will go so fast. So like just by rotating a little bit of the handle, you can like tap forward so quick. So like doing like any kind of even light sparring with a longsword, it's so hard to see the tip of the sword because it moves so quick. You have to kind of look at the middle of the sword. It's kind of an odd thing, but yeah.
Love to Draw says, in real life I prefer the bastard sword size. Whoa. Oh, Jamie says, I asked this question to Trisha on Friday. I would like to get Adam's view.
Ooh.
What's your opinion on
Kill 'em all.
AI art for casual purposes, non-monetized?
I think it's fine. I think like, well, okay. So one thing that I will miss that I thought was super sweet was like, going to comic book shop and like a campaign that had gone on for a bunch of years was ending. And they were going on to like new characters. I think someone was moving or whatever it was. Like campaign was ending, and they commissioned a piece done by an artist to have their whole party, and they hung it up at the comic book shop for like a couple weeks while they were like moving or whatever it was, sort of like celebrating the end of their campaign with everybody, and it was a nice piece of art, and had everybody's characters like posing in front of a campfire or whatever, and I thought that was super cute. And now I think it'll probably that's like that already was not super common. I think it'll be much more common for people to use AI art to get to make their character and whatever. And I think in a way it's kind of better because, man, how many campaigns just like die randomly? And like if you had spent a bunch of money to have your character made into a print, and then like fucking Jason over here is like he's like, oh, I can't, I gotta smoke weed, I can't show up. And then, you know, it's like, alright, well, I guess we'll just start a new campaign without Jason. And then, you know, so I could see, oh, this is the way to go. So it's almost better to have it be like a free option, especially for, were you not hostile, or are you just bad?
Right. And like I mentioned before, AI art, their end goal isn't to just be a free service for anyone to use. They're like working their way up to having a bunch of users and then hitting them with the subscription fees.
Yeah, it's obviously nefarious, and it has a real effect. And like listening to like super knuckle dragging retards talking about it is very frustrating, to the point where like it was making me angry. But like I was at my brother's bachelor party, and this guy who was like, he liked to pretend like he knew something about like everything we were talking about, and he would like throw out specific figures about shit you could have no idea about. Like I mentioned how like roofs were in so we went over to this guy's house after the bachelor party, and he had a tree growing out of his gutter because he's, you know, a new homeowner, and it was just kind of, he was a little overwhelmed. He just didn't notice a goddamn actual tree was growing out of his gutter. And it was funny. And he was embarrassed that there was an actual tree growing on top of his house. Like not a small, it was like a sapling at this point.
Right.
And it's like, you had to, I don't know how that got, it was, you know, it was like maybe 2 or 3 feet like out of the gutter.
Wow.
So we got a fucking problem, right? And like he couldn't pull it out.
That's a
like
good tree.
the roots were holding on to the gutter.
Oh,
so he was like, I'll
man.
deal with this later. And he was embarrassed and whatever. And I was like, oh, it's kind of cool. It's like, you know, this like Scandinavian, like, you know, Viking houses where they have the birch roofs or whatever. Because what they would do is they had like a kind of inferior building materials. So they would, they had like birch, was it birch bark or something like that? I think it's birch. Fucking who cares? And they would, in order to get it to all bind together to be waterproof, they would grow something on top. So the roots would consolidate it as like a nice tightening effect. And Blackwood and Blue Blood Halls. Okay. Oh, but the plus marker is that way? Okay. So anyway, I mentioned that, and I was like, yeah, it's kind of like that. Like, you know, it's cool. Don't worry about it, man. Don't be too upset. And I was like, someone was like, oh, how'd they do roofs everywhere else if they didn't have like that? And I was like, oh, they just like, you know, just lots of like hay or something. And then they were like, oh, I bet that like doesn't last as long. And it's like, I don't know. It's like it lasts like long enough, right? And then this guy was like 20 years. And I was like, how do you? I was like, what are you? It's like it was a point where like everybody else was kind of at the point in their relationship with him where they were like, nah, just let him have it. Just like, it's fine. We don't want to listen to him because like it's like
stubborn about it.
It was like everything he wants to be a guy who knows about it, and it's like you just don't know about everything. Mm-hmm. So anyway, that guy was talking about AI art, and he was like, no, it's fine. It doesn't cause any problems at all. And it's like, and I told him very directly exactly what I was feeling, which is, you're just a guy who has no goddamn idea what you're talking about and wants to feel like you do. And so you're saying stuff like this, but you don't know any artists, none, not a single one, and you're just talking completely out your ass. And then he just like turned like over 90 degrees away where there was no one else to try and like change topics or talk to somebody else or like run away from the conversation, because everyone in his life has just they've given up on like respecting him. Yeah, like no one respects him. It's like everyone's given up on like just dealing with him. No matter what the topic was, he'd bring something up where he's like, wants to feel smart, and then as soon as the moment where he can feel smart is over, he has no interest and will just, like, ignore you. Like, we were talking about different places to live, and I was like, oh, I think it'd be nice to live someplace that's kind of, like, out of the way, maybe, like, you know, like, I was looking at, like, New Hampshire, but now I'm not so sure.
Says my dad does this.
I was like, maybe New Hampshire, but now I'm not so sure. And he's like, well, you've got to keep in mind the taxes, or something like that. And I was like, yeah, I looked at the taxes. There's no income tax. It's just like property tax. And then he was like, oh, but you know, if the property tax is probably high, and I was like, it's this, and I like said the specific like percentage, and then I said the range that you typically pay in like the most expensive places, and he's like, well, I'm just throwing out these things. It's like, yeah,
I'm just saying.
I was like, yeah, well, we're having a discussion, but like you only want to have a discussion as so long as you can be like, haha, you're stupid. And, like as soon as there's any sort of like discussion about the thing, it's like, well, you don't understand. I'm supposed to be smart, and so I wanted to bring this thing up.
Right.
It's like, oh man, everybody at the whole thing was like,
Eric says New Hampshire also doesn't have a sales tax, which is nice.
I know, right?
Yeah.
They're so proud of it when you're like checking out at the counter. They'll be like, I'll like give them the exact amount, and then I'll be like, oh, sorry, and then I'll go reach for like another single or something. They're like, oh no, we don't have sales tax here. It's because I was like, oh no, you don't have to do that, and she's like, no, it is exactly this much. It's exactly 25 because we don't have sales tax.
Right.
It's like, oh, well, look at you, fancy over here.
Less taxes, hell yeah.
Yeah. Less taxes, more cold. Seems good at the like outset, but I don't know. I'm not super certain about like. I know kind of like what I'm looking for, but not exactly where I want it to be. Huh.
Yeah,
a dead
looking for a place to live forever is quite a big decision.
What is going on here? We've got nature sluts. Aren't these things cool, by the way? Look at these guys. It's such a kind of like rare enemy because I think you can level out of these guys. Like if you keep on leveling, they stop spawning. But isn't it like it's such a rare enemy? You only see them like when you're in this like shitty swamp area.
Let's see. David says this is also the one you can reverse pickpocket the most expensive arrows into the Blades Guild archers' pockets, and they start shooting infinite and end game arrows at the targets that you can pick up.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's an interesting idea. I can't say I've ever abused that particular exploit, but that is something. What I have done is like just collected the arrows that they shoot at the targets because they have infinite, and they'll go and pick up the arrows, but you can just wait there and pick them up. So I used to do that in the arena. Oh, Menduin's Amulet. Alright, let me return this to Gale. Or bandits. What was the other coffin? There's like just bones. Or what was this? Oh, it was locked, right. But I'm not picking shit.
David says, as you can tell, I was a ranger in this game.
Just stop right
Nice. You ever get arrows of immolation?
I can't let you leave with that amulet. I need it right now.
Alright, here, take it.
Eyebrows tingling.
Arrows of immolation got me through the game because my disc was scratched on the Dremora voice lines.
Oh yeah.
And
that's right.
and I would go to if I saw Oblivion gates, I'd stay away because the game would freeze if they tried to talk. So I would if I had to kill them, I would kill them from very far away. And the only thing that would be strong enough to kill them was an arrow of immolation in sneak. So that's what I would always do. And I had enough arrows of immolation because there's a multiply item glitch you can do. And so I employed that. Why do you want the
I
amulet?
took the other one, and that should have been enough. I shouldn't have to go through all this just to get rid of her.
Ooh.
She It's not even as if I was going to keep it forever. I was going to give it back to her once I'd gotten what I wanted. That's not so wrong, is it?
That's fine. Yeah.
No,
Once she
you're
helped me
totally
advance out of that
validated.
place and step down, then she could have it back. Why did you have to get in the way?
I'm sorry.
Why are you trying to ruin everything?
I'm sorry, man. I'm just a big old baddie.
Listen, man, I don't want to ruin anything. Bye. What? You're gonna make me fight this guy?
Yeah. He's bad.
I agree with him, though. She's insane. She shouldn't be in that position of power. I don't want to fight you. I agree. Take the amulet. Ha.
Take it! Okay, I'm gonna be right back.
Oh, Calthar. Those who burn twice as bright, burn half as long. Oh, you dodged. But, you know. You suck, so. Sorry, Calthar, I need that key. If I was sneaky enough, I would, you know. Sneak, but can't do that. But yeah, I've heard a number of really stupid takes on AI art. The take that's probably the stupidest is that it takes skill. It doesn't really take skill. It's like it takes a certain amount of like patience, but it's not the same thing as like it's. I don't know. You could argue it takes skill in the way that like maybe getting your fidgeting with like getting the 3D printer to print maybe or something, like trying to clean the tray. It's not the same thing. Good God, his face. Stun locked my way through this game. Yeah, with paralyzed spell. That's how you do it. Once everything's like leveled like way out of scale, it's like the only thing you can do. All right, let's go to Mava the Buxom's farm. Haven't gone there in a while. Love that music. That was actually a pretty good bow. Oh, there's like nothing. There's like no chance I could drop enough stuff to walk. That. I'm gonna keep a claymore. Man, how did I pick up so much trash? I'm still over by quite a bit, huh? All right, well then I'll drink a feather. Here you go, big titty bitch. Take your presents. Oh, nice bow to hunt with. Well, yeah, I'm sure you'll find the rest of it. You see, I've, for the longest time, just gone to these farms and taken all of their ingredients and then made incredible riches. I mean, you can see how much money I have on just taking their crops and turning it into potions. And I was feeling like, it's not...
Now that Yafi's gone, looks like I'm available.
Okay. Sorry, I wanted the corn, not you. And now I feel like it's kind of like a fun thing to just drop off expensive loot that I don't care about and take
For the farmer.
and take the yeah. I dumped it in the grass and I can't find it, so I'm sure she'll find the stuff. Yeah, there's other stuff too. Oh, boots, perfect. Now you have a pair for your new boyfriend whenever that happens. 2 war hammers. I don't know what you'll use them for, but you wanted that mace back, so I guess that's fine.
Let's see. Jamie Rose says, I'm a little ashamed of myself in that I plug in prompts to AI rather than draw myself. I have to admit there's an instant gratification aspect, even though 99% of the images it makes are garbage. Yeah, I can definitely empathize with that. I mean, like, I am an artist, and a lot of images I make are garbage. But you know, it does get like when you're an artist who works really long, really hard, and for a really long time, you work on something and it doesn't turn out that great. It feels like easier to just press a button and have some computer do it for you. But ultimately, it's gonna look better if you just like hone your craft,
Yeah.
etc.
The fact that it sort of inhibits people from developing skills, I think, is the biggest tragedy. And the fact that it discourages people, I think, is actually that's probably the biggest problem with it, is that people get discouraged about it, and I find that so sad. Is like, I don't know, and like I think people in general should want to not be replaced. Like,
Right.
I really hate this super, like, that super cucked attitude that I ran into at school, which was like,
Everyone's replaceable.
yeah, there was this I've mentioned it before, but like briefly, I posed a question. Would you? Oh, you know, it's in a video actually.
Yeah.
It's in the humans should be pro-human thing, but
Right. It's a good video, by the way. Off topic. But...
yeah, my friend John was there, and we call it the space racist incident.
Yeah, you're ready.
And it was essentially, I was like, would you want aliens to invade and kill all of humanity? And they were like, yes. They were like super enthusiastically like, yes, wipe
Kill
us all out.
humans.
And then they were like, I would help them kill all humans.
But to be fair, though, they were at a liberal arts college, so they probably wanted to kill all those humans in particular.
No, like what they mean by like, they mean like white people, right? I'd like, because I would ask like, why? What have humans done? They're like, colonialism, and it's like, wow.
Wow, yeah.
I didn't have a chance to say anything in response because John was like, like instantly, like, it's like, oh my god. Just,
People who literally believe that mass genocide is better than colonialism.
But anyway, I hate that sort of mentality. Why do I have so many useless alchemy ingredients?
David Myers says, whenever I tried AI-generated art, my cat vending machines looked like something from a horror movie. I can only imagine. Oh yeah, Midjourney does censor a good bit. They're like run by kind of left people.
Oh yeah, you can see a lot of flags
Yeah.
in their like staff section. Lots of flags going on there.
Although it's really funny when somebody like puts porn into the code and then they get really upset.
Yeah, in their terms, they rewrote their terms of service, but their terms of service initially said, if you try to find where the source images come from, we're gonna, and someone sues us, we're gonna sue you. So like, don't try to figure out where we're getting these images from, or try to prove that it's like it's copyright infringement, or we're gonna come after you, we're gonna find you. And it was like, so you're admitting that it's all stolen by saying this, right? So they deleted that line. They deleted that like section of their. I should have screenshotted it because Trisha was making a video a while ago talking about how they're stealing images. But alas. But I think, like, for casual purposes, it's totally fine. I think the issue is people respecting it. And I think that's a really important distinction. Is like, once people start respecting that as, you know, high art and basically the same thing as drawing.
Once people turn into Shadiversity.
Yeah, once
It
people turn into
gets a little bit
Shadiversity,
cringe.
then we have a problem because it's like, oh wow, the Odile farm has an Oblivion gate like 10 steps away. I guess I should
Better
deal with
take
that.
care of that.
Yeah. But at the moment I have too many potions. Oh, I have to go to Leowin, don't I? Yes. Oh no. Is that because the spell ended? I wonder how I'm gonna get to the counter.
Good to see you.
Because I think I'm gonna have to... Oh, they're still open.
Good day. Have a look at my notes. I'm sure there's some.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this haggling.
Excellent bar.
But, yeah. I feel bad when I see, like, super, like, forlorn,
A good price for a good customer.
artists. Like,
Yeah.
they look at the AI art and, like, you know, then you have these, like, shitters who are like, ha ha ha, my AI art is better than your art. And it's like,
A good price for a good customer.
not really. It's so funny. Like, Shadowversity made that post where he was like, don't let anyone ever tell you there's no skill involved. And then he posted, like, his...
Good day. It's my
Was I
pleasure.
selling or buying just now?
What's my interest in?
I sure hope you were selling.
Yeah, I think I was selling. It's just like, I thought I had more money than that.
Running low on funds.
But he posted two wildly inconsistent, like, pictures. Parts of them were better,
I
and
think they
parts
were
of them were...
both Supergirl, right?
Yeah, both Supergirl. One of them was bad. The other one was bad. Like, they both had problems in different areas, so there was no improvement. It was just like,
It was
you
just
managed...
random, yeah.
Yeah, it was completely random. Parts were good and parts were bad, and then he was like, "Ooh, it's so much better now." And it's like, no, it's not. You're just rolling the dice until a new thing comes out, and then going like, "Wee! I won the gotcha machine. I'm so good at gambling. Wee!" Like,
You're a pachinko.
yeah.
It's my pleasure. Have a look around. You won't find better prices.
I literally won't find better prices in all of Tamriel. There's no one with this much money and this terrible of mercantile skill. This is the best merchant.
A good.
It's a DLC merchant.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
This isn't in like the regular game. So there's Restore Magica, Restore Magica. Okay, so these are worse, so toss these in the trash. Yeah, okay,
Tell you.
that's that.
Take care.
Am I still gonna be? Oh no, I'm fine. I wanted to keep a glass dagger and a glass claymore. I don't know why. They're just kind of like pretty.
Yeah, go for it.
I like to imagine.
You have space to store them in.
Yeah, I like to imagine like if I had to cut something, my crystal dagger would be what I would cut with it.
Yeah,
Gotta
right?
go with
Role playing.
Put these in a box somewhere. It's so nice being able to like map travel without being so on the Xbox the map traveling took so long.
I wish when you map travel to your tower though that it wouldn't start you off like so far. I guess it doesn't matter for you because you got the zoomies, but for me it's like, huh,
Yeah,
gotta walk
no,
all
I
the way
know.
to the door.
Yeah, I feel that. Lunatic gave me a 1 pound scroll. It was Leowin, right? Yeah.
Hello, journeyman. Nothing has changed, child.
Yeah. There's the system.
Found it, have you? Silenced the hands that betrayed and took what was mine? Then let me have the stone so that the voices can be shut out. Ah, child, I thank you for helping me.
You
With
are
the voices
crazy.
quieted for now, the words you seek.
You're not wearing the amulet.
You shall have my
Maybe
recommendation.
she's
Though I
wearing
must
it
warn
some
you,
other way.
I've seen things in your future. Things which may be, and things it will be up to you to decide.
There.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay. All right. And now he's in the Elven Gardens district. He finished his walk just as we were doing our quest.
What a person.
Gurgi, you're so cute.
You're so good. You're saving the stream every time. Nobody would ever watch if you didn't show up, Gurgi. It's all you.
I know the part of the sewers you were.
How much magic does this use? Oh, I could totally make a bigger one. But I need more. I need 100 destruction, right, to really go off. Just need, yeah. Is there an advanced destruction trainer I could find to get those last 5 levels? Yeah, I'll do that. I'll find it. There's got to be.
This was mine.
Which one's yours?
Let's score it out.
Yeah, the Gurgi stream featuring some nerds playing games.
Walk so slow. You're so short.
Hey, sketchy girl. I didn't notice you in chat.
Boris, behave.
Let's see, David Meyer says, I forget who, but there is an easy fight somewhere in this game where you can reverse pocket the Elder Scroll into someone's inventory and then have an animation where someone reads it and dies. Where read it and die.
Really?
That's
Seems
what David says.
you can reverse pickpocket like a poisoned apple into someone's inventory and they'll eat it and then die.
Right.
I don't know about Elder Scrolls. I never beat the game. My disc was scratched. I never could. And then I just haven't gotten around to doing it on PC.
Chaos Mesh asking, hey Trish and Adam, what do you think of an open lobby stream with that Warhammer 40k racing game?
That sounds... I mean, that game sounds horrible. All these Warhammer, like, oh, what if we played football? It's like, how about we just kill each other in the normal way? Oh, was that a goblin? Why do we tolerate goblins in the sewers? This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. How are these down here? The gigantic crabs are one thing. But why is there a goblin shooting explosions in the sewers? How, like, that's a sewer grate right there. No one... You absolute fucking slore. Wow, he survives a lot of hits.
Yeah, that's a fucking tough goblin.
What did you burden me with? 10 pounds? You piece of shit. Actually, what is it? It's 30 pounds. Okay, well. But you have the mace of... Wow, he kept it equipped.
Nigger.
Interesting. Mace of Encumbrance.
Would you ever review Batman The Gift? Not quite a YA, but holy moly, is the writing and pacing bad? Is that like a mini-series, or is that a graphic novel? Because I haven't heard of it. But I believe you that it's bad. Love to Draw says, the only Warhammer games I like are Dark Tide and Vermintide, mainly because it's Left 4 Dead with RPG character leveling. You gotta really like Vermintide to have that game take up so much space on your computer.
Yeah. I don't know. Games you can't pause, I have an aversion to. Because I like to be able to just...
online games are just
Yeah.
kind of like that.
I like to be able to just stop whenever I want and start writing.
Right.
And if I can't, I feel like sort of weird about playing it at all. It's kind of the same thing with Oblivion, but I try to take like regimented breaks to force myself to think occasionally, rather than just like stare at the page and not make any progress. So sometimes it can be good, but you can still stop whenever you want. Like if wow, they survive a bunch of hits. Goblin Warlords. Damage Magicka. Huh.
Never says no Elden Ring. Although I guess Elden Ring you can still rest, which is something.
Elden Ring you can pause. You have to open a tutorial. Like you open the menu, hit back, and then that opens like the what does everything do, and then you just select something, and then it's like this does this, and it pauses the game while they're giving you a tutorial.
Oh, you can command the tutorial?
Yeah, so you know when you can get a breakdown of what the different things.
At the beginning of the game.
No,
I didn't know
you
that
can
you
always open up
Yeah.
the what does this do, and then pause the game that way.
But, I mean, if you need to quick pause, that's not the ideal way to do it. But
I also,
it's,
depending on which loadout I'm running for the game, I have a pause button. So
Yeah,
like
I did not know that.
I have a pause mod that just opens. It essentially just does the same thing, but puts a thing that says pause in front of you. So when I'm playing multiplayer with Trisha, and that's basically the only time I play the game, is like with the mod loadout that
Well, when the game first came out, we were both playing it quite a lot.
and okay. So, but Boris, what are you doing? Oh, are you waiting for me to follow you? You fucking piece of shit. Is it? Can I, like, shortcut? No. Disaster.
David Meyer says, by the way, it's not your fault, but I'm blaming you. YouTube is now sending me tons of channels that basically read manga out loud. I have found 3 new series I like, so I'm not complaining. Oh yeah, like those manga reaction channels? That's like a very easy way to get views, but also, you know, you can only keep it up for so long until you start getting striked to hell.
Okay, Boris. We'll follow you. Okay, Boris. We're gonna walk all the way around. All right. Okay, Boris. We're gonna walk all the way around. Okay, we don't want to get wet. Oh no. Okay. You lead the way, Boris. We wouldn't want to pull anything by jogging.
You wouldn't want to get fucked in the ass like Dracula.
You better hurry up, Boris, or we're going to have a real Netflix adaptation. You want to get Netflix adapted right in the ass? Huh?
Oh my god.
Yeah? You want to get, tell you all about feminism and apartheid. And fuck you.
Tell you about how humans are the real bad guys.
Yeah. What do you guys think about, like the orcs that are like pig-faced, where they have a much more pig-like face? Like in this game, they obviously have this like real like pig, like that sort of snout to them.
Yeah, right.
But what do you think about when they go further into the pig thing? They don't quite do the round nose, but they kind of get, or maybe they we'll include those.
I think like the further you go into Pig Town, the more like monstrous the orc should be.
Yeah. I think in general you should have something that's evil, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like there should be something that's bad, and I think it's like a real cancer to have. Oh wow! Yeah, let me look out.
Yeah, careful. There's a crab. Let's see. Eric says, I don't care for pig orcs. That should be reserved for Ganon. David Meyer says, grew up on Zelda, so that is a different species to me.
Man, in order to get to this meeting, you've got to fuck up a lot of goblins and crabs and stuff.
The room with the table is just through this door. I'll just wonder if
Man, that is a hard seam on there.
go up the stairs. You can get a vent.
I always thought it was like from me modding, but I guess it's
I think
just
I
like
better be the one to handle the meeting.
Yeah.
default Oblivion.
Keep watch from above in case of trouble.
All right, guys, who should take the meeting, me or Boris? Chat vote. Chat vote.
Chat vote for
Yeah.
that. Obviously you.
Well, I could be. So the choice is go up and then sneak while he's in the meeting and like watch the meeting from above and have him do the dialogue, or do the dialogue yourself while he waits to back you up when it gets messy.
Okay, R. Honeydew voting Boris. Jamie voting Boris. Eric voting Boris.
No faith. All right, I'll cover you.
Good. Remember, we must not leave here without the book. It's our best chance of finding the amulet. Listen, I may not survive this, but if I don't, you must. You must recover the book and find the amulet of kings.
Don't worry, I never fail.
And I'm lucky you're here to save my skin. Come on, let's do this.
Yes, Boris. I have a lot of faith in you. Don't mind me saving beforehand. I'm sure we'll get this done. I saw you
Babe.
spin
We'll see you
attack a
next
bear.
time.
All right, but we'll try it one more time. Okay, gonna sneak. Do I have any stealth spells? Is there anything around here I can pick, harvest? No. And do I have any potions of sneaking and chameleon anywhere? No? No? Well, okay. This is gonna be. Don't worry, guys. We got this. Did they spot me already? Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Fuck it.
Oh my goodness.
Guys, you.
He tried his hardest.
Oh, I
guys.
died. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Guys,
did.
you were all completely out of your mind thinking that I could sneak. Let me show you my sneak skill. It's 6. That's the first time I've leveled it up this game.
Oh no, I know. I know this.
This is you fucking guys. What's this effect on me here? Oh, it's because he has the Ring of the Mundane. Blast Mark 3. I'm affected by my own spells. Okay.
Jamie Rose says, it's called invisibility.
Yeah, I didn't level up illusion magic. Is there something I could be, yes, do a 2-pound restore health. It seems like a good way to clear out my inventory. Wow, that did not take long, huh?
Well, it's a good thing you're good at killing things.
Oh boy. Alright, so that was the effects of cursed lightning on me. So I gotta be careful. Oh wow, you're fast. Alright, so that reflected again. Zoom?
Ah!
Jesus, you're fast. Alright. Damn.
Grunts in this game are so good.
Wait, how did you die? Huh.
Huh.
Mundane ring. Mine. This guy is guaranteed to have the mundane ring if you do it at a later level. Alright, a potion of water breathing. What was he planning on doing with that? Alright. Get a leather bracer. I don't know if I've like seen that armor item. But I don't wear armor, so. Mythic Dawn Commentaries 3, an incredibly rare book. Funny enough, the first cave I went into on this playthrough, I happened to walk into the Mythic Dawn hideout, so I actually already know where it is. Necklace of Personality. Insecure guy over here.
Chaos Smash says, Adam's stealth is him carrying frying pans that bang every step he takes. Kong, Kong, Kong.
I leveled it up once getting caught. Why did you guys think I could sneak? I have a rank in marksman. I wonder why. Probably from a book, right? Yeah. Probably the same reason I got hand to hand. Why do I have ovals in hand to hand? Trisha infecting me with her yawns.
I'm sorry, it's 11:48.
Not good enough. Okay, well, first we're gonna solve the puzzle. We're gonna crack the code.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. We have to read through all of these tomes and discern... Oh, what's the fourth book give you? Mysticism, nice. We have to read through all these tomes and find a hidden code in the books. Do you know what the code is?
What's the code?
No, I'm asking you, crack the code. Crack the ancient code. The Mythic Dawn, the most secretive organization in Tamriel.
I don't know.
It's the first letter of every, Green Emperor Way Where to Tower Green Emperor Tower
That's a U.
Tower
Up.
Shim? What is this? Shim? What is this?
It looks like a seed, isn't it?
Yeah, well, what is this word?
I guess Chim. Don't ask me.
To
Okay,
touch?
Eric Lowry says Green Emperor Way, where tower touches midday sun.
Midday. Yeah, okay. It's just funny that the secret code is like a literal like first graders like lunchbox like or like a cereal box puzzle.
Oh, David Myers says, fun fact, if you want to know, If someone is secretly watching at you yawn, then look at them. What is that sentence?
I don't know.
If someone is secretly watching at you yawn, then look at them.
Oh. If you want to know if someone's looking at you, you can yawn to get them to see if they're looking at you. You yawn, but only some people have it like contagious, where if it's other people yawn, then they yawn. But I have it, and I hate it. And Trisha's always yawning.
Only when it's midnight.
She yawns all the time, and even just saying yawning, it makes me want to yawn. So like right now, I had to fight back against a yawn. But
David says, "Sorry, I swear English is my first language. Full reading is not proofreading."
Boofy.
Proofreading.
Oh my god, warlords have so much fucking health. Get away from me.
Yeah, Eric says the puzzle isn't hard, but it requires the player to know that there is a puzzle to be solved in the first place.
Well, the lady is like, maybe you can crack the code. I'm like looking at it. I'm like reading all the chapters, and I'm like, I don't know, man.
You're leaving me, but you're so fluffy. Chaos Mash says, we picked Boris because we wanted to see you get beat down for our amusement.
If it was me in the meeting, I could have at least killed some of them before before Boris gets down from the top. But like with me, it's like, come on, I'm not. I can't even like. Boris's fate was sealed. This is a ridiculous amount of goblins to be like right in the Imperial City. A preposterous infestation of goblins. Oh.
Quite a good bit.
Is this out? Gate is opened remotely. Fucking. Shut up. Everyone die. Mud crabs. That's like the line, right? I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you. Oh, strong guy. Christ. Afraid to get wet. Oh.
Yeah. Eric Lowry says, I always hoped that they would put a giant mud crab boss in Elder Scrolls game and call it the fearsome mud crab.
They, did you ever see the mod jam for Skyrim? Where, like, they did this, like, trailer where they were working on all sorts of, like, fun projects for, like, the month after release. One of the mods in the mod jam that was made by one of the developers was a giant mud crab boss, and, like, it, like, pulls its claw out and everything's shaking and whatever. And, what they do after release when there's, like, no fires to put out, like bug fixes and whatever. They have everyone work on a mod for a month, and then whatever they do, if it's cool enough, that'll be the first DLC, or that'll come out as a DLC. And so the one that won was Vampire Lord, and like they made that vampire DLC.
Oh,
We get the wings and stuff.
that is super cool.
They did not select the giant mud crab boss.
Mm.
The Vampire Lord DLC was like, it made kind of a pretty shitty looking Vampire Lord, if you ask me.
Well, somebody liked it, I guess.
I mean, the idea of being a cool Vampire Lord is cool, and like
For
the
sure.
the evil Lord was cool, right? Like the in his human form, he looked really cool. They had cool eye effects on people, but like your transformation was like,
Not as cool.
yeah, I've seen better, you know. You could do a lot with transforming someone to like a semi-bat type of thing, but
Eric Lowry says, I haven't seen that. I'm glad that exists.
it doesn't exist for like civilian consumption, right? Like because it wasn't chosen as a DLC, it just you can't get your hands on it. But as far as I know, anyway, they didn't like. They were like, hey, check out this mod jam, but like you can't play any of these mods, so suck a dick and die,
Yeah.
basically.
Okay. It's midnight, by the way.
Yeah, if I don't get out of these sewers before we stop, I'll never get out.
Okay. Fair enough. Man, there really are a lot of fucking goblins down here, huh?
This is like a preposterous amount of goblins.
Literally more goblins than rats.
Yes. How many potions am I actually drinking right now? I thought I just drank one.
I don't know. I see you have like buffs on, but
These symbols are poisons, so I'm curious if poisons count against your count of potions. Because you can have 4. Okay. So maybe not. So I might have a feather potion on, I don't know. No, I think I cast the feather spell. Yeah, so maybe it just hit multiple times. Okay, so can I go back? What is this? Just open something?
Or Honeydew wants to know your opinion. Best designed Pokemon. I know what my favorite is, but I don't know what I would consider the best designed per se.
Maybe like Bulbasaur. Best designed. It's like kind of cute. It feels like it could do something sort of effective. I feel like it appeals to girls, appeals to boys. It has a nice like profile thing. They were very proud of their profiles of like the outlines and like the first thing of Pokemon or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think that does make something more iconic if it's more it has like a unique outline. There was a big thing with like Evolve. It was a game. They is that just like a hole in the map? Okay, so this doesn't open here, right? But I don't suppose the chain actually like goes anywhere. So I just have to go find a wheel somewhere. Open up the sluice gate. Oh, there's a mud crab in there. Great. There's 4 shots on those guys. It's crazy. I wonder if they have some kind of resistance, or if they just have that much health. Maybe I need to get some new spells.
Oh, you know what was
Oh
a
my
neat
god, what is this?
design in
Amanthus
Pokemon?
Electius's basement? Why is the quest marker taking me here? What the fuck is this? Why is there blood in this guy's basement? Gotta say, dark green shirt, kind of like a pretty solid runner for like vest shirt. I just didn't think it like fit with my wizardy aesthetic.
It doesn't even look green. It just looks brown.
Very dark. If it is green in there, it's very dark green.
Yeah. It's so dark you can't see it. Yeah, what I was gonna say is, you know what was actually a pretty like neat designed Pokemon was like Rapidash, like the horse, or well, actually it was more like a unicorn type creature, and then like for its mane and tail, it was just fire. It's pretty like nightmarish. I dig it. Simple but effective.
How can I help you?
Don't mind me. Just coming out of the sewers. Okay. Well, we did it.
Stop! You violated the law.
Yeah. Thought that might be the case. Okay. We're gonna go... Oh. Turn the collision off of me. We're gonna get out of the sewers. In style.
David says, depends on the game. Morrowind had boots of blinding speed, but Magic Immunity only stopped negative effects in that game, so if your immunity was high enough, they became the best boots in the game.
The boots of... What would they do?
Boots of blinding speed, but Magic Immunity only stopped negative effects in that game.
Oh, so they blind you and they make you go fast? Maybe? I can't imagine they would actually blind you.
They make you blind but fast, yeah.
How do they do blind? Oh, is it just like you have a high chance of missing because that game is a nightmare? Okay, I'll go back to the Elven Garden sewers.
They actually just turn the screen black. It's like, you're blind.
It's just, it's kind of, it's such a...
Darkness 100. My god.
So am I don't know. Am I going here? Mud crabs. Or Reltho's basement, which I assume I'm not allowed to be in. Yeah. Okay, so we'll go this way. How do we miss it? Okay, is this exit to Imperial Garden? That's not what the map says, though. Oh, it does say Elven Gardens. Whatever. Okay. Let's turn the collision. Well, let's fly around a little bit. What do we got going on here? beautiful view, but you can't really get to it from anywhere. Can you climb up these guard towers? No, this looks like not a texture, yeah. Oh, maybe. No, I don't think you can enter there. A shame, really, because it does look quite pretty from up here. You wouldn't expect it. You'd expect it to kind of, be very, like, shortcutty, but and I'm over encumbered. Okay, well.
Hard to fly with all this stuff on you, huh?
Let's see.
Eric says, I'm glad I'm glad I'm not the only one who doesn't care for Morrowind. I've tried to play it multiple times, but I can't get into it. It's too damn old and horrible to play.
Why do I have a fine? Is it because I hit Boris? And Boris reported me to the police telepathically? 40 gold is an assault, right?
Man. Boris ruining everything, even after death.
Glad he's dead. Alright. Figure this out next time.
David says Morrowind was unplayable unless you had the mod that removed cliff racers.
I've never seen I've never seen a cliff racer in game, but I've heard people talk about how they're terrible. That's what that guy was singing in the Dark Elf. He was singing a cliff racer song because it became like a meme that cliff racers were like the most unbearable enemy. Finally
we crash.
Yeah. So. Ba-dum-bum. I think that's how it goes. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Really appreciate you guys being here. It is always a pleasure to have your company. And for your happy story, these cubes printed successfully.
Ooh. Fidget!
Have you heard the printer going? That's what was printing. And, yeah. I should start selling fidgets for my website. People seem very interested in them.
I don't know.
Oh, you have the Burning Star fidgets on your website, yeah. So.
I haven't sold any of those on the website. Or actually, I think I sold one, maybe. I wanted to eventually just record a video of me actually showing how it's a fidget, because I don't think people understand upon just the pictures.
Is this a good one?
Yeah, that's fine, I think.
Yeah. Oh no, it's a different color scheme. Because it's white and then a tiny bit of blue.
Yeah, but it's
But yeah, it's essentially these things.
It's a fidget. He came back just for the
It's hard to do it
end of the
one-handed.
stream.
But yeah, it's an infinity cube. It folds
Folds
infinitely,
forever.
I guess. Unless you try to fold it like this and break it. But anyway. So, thank you guys so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us guys on another very fun Oblivion stream. He's comfy.
Yeah. Anyway. Hopefully you guys will join us again in Tamriel soon.
Hell yeah.
We'll finish the main quest for the first time in my life. I'll finally play through it. That'll be fun.
Yeah,
And,
I'll see how the game ends.
And we'll do the Mages Guild. Although, yeah, we'll do the Mages Guild. It's kind of hard fighting mages as a high elf because you take so much damage from their spells. I'm gonna have to get some buffs to resist magic or something.
Right.
Or
Get some
absorb it.
potions or something.
100% magic absorb. Well, yeah, I guess if you... My restoration is close to being, max, so maybe I can get 100, just a spell that costs 700 magic. Or whatever. Resists everything. Anyway, thanks for being here, guys, and hope to talk to you all again.